Let's dive deep into the last three: sleep, relax, and connect. Yeah. I really appreciate what you and your authors wrote around the narrative about sleep in the book. You said, sleep is where you consolidate learning, improve memory, and subconsciously sort out complex data and decisions. Getting a good night's sleep is not just enjoyable, it's vital to our own productivity.
Yeah, exactly. And there are two parts about sleep that I think are interesting. One is there's an intuitive and obvious effect of sleep, right? When you don't sleep well, even just for one night, you really can feel it the next day. We've all felt that, right? It's that exhaustion and that fogginess, it's a headache. But there are some things about sleep that are a little bit less intuitive and less obvious, perhaps. And now, today, there's so much research about sleep. Yeah. Books coming out all the time about how important it is. And just to your point, it's about the cognitive function and the neuroscience of what sleep does in terms of consolidating memories, clearing out toxins from our brain, helping to process new information. And even with all of that science and the conversation about it, it's still one where we see so many leaders in particular are choosing not to get the amount of sleep that we know we need.
In fact, there's a debunking going on right now around the correlation between sleep and like laziness.
Yes.
Is that sleep is an intentional activity as important as what you eat and how you exercise. Sleep is an investment in you.
Yeah.
Talk about what the research says around how many hours of sleep people need and thinking about it as an intentional investment in your health. Not just, I'm lazy, so I'm going to bed, which I think in some ways has kind of become a bit of a common narrative.
It has, and I think it was particularly, a few years ago, leaders, it was almost bragging rights to say, I mean, it was like humble brag, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. And somehow that was perceived as being hardworking, right? That equates to hardworking. But so much research shows that you are compromised in the quality of your work and deliverables when you're sleeping less than you need to. And although there is an individual component to it, there are very few people that need less than 7 hours of sleep a night, and there are very few leaders that are getting 7 hours of sleep a night. Yeah.